In this lesson, you'll learn about reflection. We'll look at the definition of reflection, learn about angles of incidence and reflection. We'll learn what reflection has to do with color and how smoothness affects reflection. And then we'll look at the images formed by reflection in plane mirrors and see how they are the same and different. Reflection is what happens when a wave strikes a surface and bounces back. You've probably bounced a ball on a wall. Picture that. Now, picture a wave doing the same thing. Perhaps a sound wave goes toward a wall, strikes the wall, and bounces back in the other direction. Other kinds of waves do the same thing, like water waves or light waves. The angle of incidence is the angle that the wave hits the surface from. And when it reflects at the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Reflected light determines the colors of objects we see. If you look at an object and shine colored lights on it, perhaps a white light, because white light is made up of all of the different colors of the spectrum, the object is going to reflect some of those colors of light. If the object reflects the red light to your eye, the object will appear red. If it reflects the yellow light to your eye, it will appear yellow. And if it reflects the blue light to your eye, it will appear blue. The other colors of light are just absorbed by the object and you don't see them. Light reflects differently off of different surfaces. If the surface is rough, the light gets scattered in different directions. But if the surface is smooth, like a mirror, then it reflects the light in the same direction and it can form an image that you can see, much like when you look in a mirror. There are different kinds of mirrors. If you've been to a fun house at a carnival, you've looked at curved mirrors that make you look tall or short or fat or thin. But a plain mirror like the one in your bathroom is flat and it reflects an image that's the same size and shape as the object in front of it. When you look in a plane mirror, the image you see looks like it's on the other side of the mirror. That's because your eye is seeing light reflected off the mirror from different angles, and your brain reconstructs it into an image based on the angles the light is coming from. The distance between the object in front of the mirror and the image behind the mirror is the same on both sides. If the object is far from the mirror, the image will appear far from the mirror. If the object is close to the mirror, the image will appear close to the mirror. In this lesson, we learned that reflection is what happens when a wave strikes a surface and bounces back. We saw that the angle of incidence of a reflected wave is equal to the angle of reflection of the wave. We learned that the color of an object is due to the color of the light that the object reflects. Smooth surfaces reflect light in the same direction and form images that we can see. A plane mirror is a mirror that is flat and reflects an image that's the same size and shape as the object that's in front of it. When light reflects off of a plane mirror and creates an image, that image looks like it's on the other side of the mirror. And the distance between the object and the mirror is the same as the distance between the image and the mirror.